What's going on there, friends and neighbors? I'm just Rob, and right now I'm kind of set up to do a reaction video. Now, this specific set of news is actually 2 days old at this point, but I'm just hearing about it now because I suck keeping up with news that isn't music or Godzilla related. What I'm reacting to and eventually going to talk about is the trailer for the Junji Ito collection. This is an anime series that is going to be airing in January, and it is going to be anime adaptations of some of Junji Ito's short stories. If you don't know who Junji Ito is, let me just break it down for you. This guy is essentially the Stephen King of manga. He has made some of the most visually evoking, horrifying tales ever, coupled with the amazing artwork and the amazing stories that are told. Junji Ito's name is one of the most well-respected when it comes to horror. And to finally see more of his material turned into an anime, it's one hell of a beautiful feeling. I believe only Gyo was turned into an anime. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments section below. Gyo's the only one I saw. Of course, there was the live action version of Uzumaki, but yeah, we all know how that turned out, here nor there. But anyway, let's react to this trailer for the Junji Ito collection. No idea what that says.
主役は私よ。呪いあれ。私を返して。押切君。押切君。
その恋は絶対に実らない。
私は本当は富江っていうの。
Oh boy. Wish there was more footage.
じわりじわりとにじり寄る笑いにも似た恐怖と美しく儚く変容する万華鏡のような怪奇の世界へようこそ。それはあなたの近くにも存在するのかもしれない。
Oh boy. Now, there wasn't much footage to really react to there, but I guess this is more of a discussion video than it is a reaction video. So the one thing I've really been meaning to talk about when it comes to the Junji Ito collection is just what exactly is going to be adapted. Now, according to this article, which I'm going to link down below, the anime will adapt stories from both the 11-volume Junji Ito Masterpiece Collection series and the Fragments of Horror book. The site has still not revealed which stories will be adapted and noted that the characters and the key visual may or may not appear in the anime. The staff will not reveal story information prior to the show's broadcasting so that viewers will be surprised. Now, unfortunately, I have not read the Junji Ito Masterpiece Collection. More unfortunately, there's a lot of things that I have yet to actually read from Junji Ito, and most of that is attributed to most of his older works still haven't been republished here in the States, and I absolutely refuse to read manga online. I don't know what it is. I would much rather have the book in my hand and read it physically than read it online. It's just a pet peeve of mine. So knowing that we are going to see adaptations from the Junji Ito Masterpiece Collection and Fragments of Horror, one thing I kind of want to include in this video is what stories would I like to see adapted? Well, I have Fragments of Horror right here, so let's go through all the titles. So we have Futon, Wooden Spirit, Tomio Red Turtleneck, Gentle Goodbye, Dissection Chan, Black Bird, Magami Nanakuse, Whispering Woman, and Afterward. Now, if I had to pick maybe 5 out of those, these are the ones that I would pick. Definitely Futon. Holy shit, yes. Wooden Spirit as well, because that was just... whoa, I remember reading that for the first time, and whew, Tomio Red Turtleneck for sure. I mean, it's the cover right there. My 4th choice would be Dissection Girl. Whoa. As if Junji Ito couldn't be any more visceral, this was body horror like I had never seen before. Do not read that on a full stomach. Actually, don't read any of these on a full stomach. Jeez. And The Whispering Woman. All of those stories I would consider my favorites from the Fragments of Horror. But there are still other short stories that I have read from Junji Ito. Now, with the re-release of Gyo here in the States, we actually got a bonus story included with that book. And that was The Enigma of Amigara Fault. Easily, hands down, one of the creepiest moments I've ever had reading manga. And to see that adapted into an anime, Yes, please. Now, another short story of E2's that I'd really like to see this anime do is the hanging balloons. Now, I've never read the hanging balloons. I've only seen pictures. And of those pictures that I've seen, it looks extremely interesting. Extremely interesting and extremely haunting. That is for truesies. This has been quite the year for Junji Ito. He celebrates 30 years of being a mangaka. He releases Fragments of Horror. A bunch of his most well-known stories are being re-released here in the States. Now the dude's getting an anime? Bruh. A much-deserved great year to the man. He has given us some extremely visually and mentally crippling pieces of horror artwork. That's pretty much going to wrap this video up. I just lightly wanted to touch on this because I think I'm actually going to do a full coverage thing when it comes to this anime. I think I'm going to do an impressions video for every single episode of this first season or this whole collection. Hopefully, if it does well, we'll get more done of this. Because me personally, I would love nothing more than to see Junji Ito's manga being handled with such care and being done to a T beautifully and just have it all in a gigantic anime collection. And hopefully Crunchyroll gets this because I would really like to watch that. I mean, if not, there's like a trillion sites that probably would have it. But anyway, are you a fan of Junji Ito? What are some of your very favorite short stories? Which of them would you like to see adapted for the Junji Ito collection? Please comment below and tell me what you think. January is going to be a very, very exciting month for anime, mainly due to the Junji Ito collection. And I know a lot of people are going to be watching this. I'm hyped, man. I am extremely hyped. I haven't seen many horror anime, and I know that there's a lot out there. And out of all the ones I've seen, they are pretty good, but hey, Junji Ito, it's gonna be one hell of a ride, and I cannot wait. And until later on today, everybody, I will see you all then and there. Bagaglies.